Valley Mills Christian Church. What comes to mind when you hear that name? Love, hope, faithfulness? You see, our church has a history. Way back in 1967, ground was broken and a legacy was started. Many saints have gone on before us, and as they followed God's lead, we too are going to follow God's lead in our next big steps of our Grow initiative. Recent studies show that 12 churches close their door every day in the United States. That's over 4,000 each year. Less and less of our younger generations are coming to Christ. It's estimated that 80 to 85% of those who do come to Christ do so by the age of 18. That's an age that we must reach in a generation that is desperately falling away from faith. To combat this apathy, churches must become spiritually bold for the mission of God. The leadership here at Valley Mills Church has accepted that call to be a missional church, reaching all generations, but especially those generations that are falling away from Christ. In the fall of 2022, we will be moving to identical services. Starting on May 29th, as a way for us to transition into the fall, we'll be having one combined worship hour at 10 a.m. during the summer months. Yes, that is one worship hour for the summer at 10 a.m. We are aware that you may have questions regarding this change. Please reach out to me or one of the elders on the leadership team if you would like to talk about this further. We also have a FAQ that we'll be passing out on May 15th and the 22nd as you leave the worship hour that answers some of these questions that you might have. In addition, our website will also have an update of that FAQ as well. Changes and growing pains will always be part of a missional church, but the one thing we will not change is the timeless Word of God, which never changes. We invite you into this exciting time where God is leading us to be a united church intent on carrying out His mission for His glory. Join with me in continuing the church's great legacy as we bring the hope of Jesus to people in our community and as we continue to be faithful to God in all we do. I want to personally ask you to join our leadership in praying for this exciting change. Personally, yourself being excited about these changes that are going to reach more people and bring us closer together, and to be open to the things that God is wanting to do through each one of us. And so as we are accepting this challenge to be more the church, the congregation that God's planted in this area to be, I want to invite you to join us to grow deeper through discipleship, grow outward through evangelism, and be willing to grow younger through next generation effort. That would involve not only the people in this community, but even perhaps your children, your grandchildren, for decades to come. To His honor and glory, we ask you to join us in this endeavor.